One. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the NewOaks AI Podcast for the second time today. It's all good. Sometimes these things happen out here in the audio and video world where things just don't connect the way they're supposed to. So today we had that problem. We've rectified that problem, and now we're back in stride. We are going to end 2024 with my guest, Ray Luan, CEO of NewOaks AI. Welcome to the broadcast, Ray. Hate to do it to you twice in a row, but we're gonna do it all again.
Morning, that's fine. That's fine. It happens. Yeah, it's
We have
yeah,
issues. We
yeah,
just have
that's
issues.
okay.
So
No worries.
let's summarize, Ray. We had a lot to say while no one could hear us, and it looks like everybody's back. Yes, we are going to start everything over. So glad to hear you guys are here. We got Hilton Davidow, we got Kearney Quick, we got Cube Space, and
Yep.
probably a couple others hanging out with us here this morning for our last episode of 2024. We're going to change everything come next year. The screen's going to look different. Ray and I are going to get new banners down below. Who knows? Maybe our AIs will even show up every now and then for a podcast or two. We'll see how that goes. So, Ray, tell us about 2024. I met you in 2023, December, right after you started NewOaks AI. I bought in full stack. I was really excited to see what I saw.
Yeah.
And I have been running under another brand myself as well, but I'm loving what I have here, Ray. Tell us about what you were able to accomplish in 2024.
Right. So we officially the first launch of NewOaks is December 2023. So it has been over 12 months up to now. In the past 12 months, there are a lot of amazing things and a lot of updates going on in this AI industry. I have to say it's has been amazing things. I mean, the AI has been the whole industry has been releasing like like nonstop the new features. For example, AI ChatGPT released 12 features in a row, including the O1, and last feature was O3 model, and also cloud release is computer use 3.5 computer use so that you can control the mouse. So literally, I think in the past 12 years, the biggest accomplishment for AI is that the whole industry has been preparing for the inception of AGI, which
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
supposed to come in the year of 2026.
Yes.
So so as a software engineer and a product manager at TikTok, I have my predicament about what's coming. I have a sense, a hint of about what is coming. I think from this year to next year, 2025 is going to be a big year for all of us
Mm-hmm.
AI practitioners, right, or business owners. If we cannot embrace what has been released, then probably we will be pushed out of the market very soon, within 1 or 2 years. But I have to be honest that in the year of 2024, AI cannot do much for business owners. So it can do some fancy things like generate some images and write some like amazing articles or
Mm-hmm.
blogs, but still it cannot replace customer service, cannot replace sales people, right? It cannot replace our operational costs or save operational costs yet. So that's with that said, I think, and the latest update by ChatGPT and also cloud, I think we're ready to build something amazing in 2025, which is I would picture which will be AI employees or AI agents. And another thing is that we successfully published voice feature in the last quarter. I mean, literally last month,
Mm-hmm.
December of 2024. I'm myself was also amazed by the advancement of the technology.
Yeah.
So compared with the previous, the phone tree based AI voice, it's still robotic, but with the audio to audio training released by ChatGPT 4.0 real time audio API, it sounds more human like with emotion and tone
Yeah.
injected in the conversation, which is far more acceptable, and it's ready to be used as a stable commercial product
Hmm.
across different industries. So I think that's something really, really big to us. And as we talked about it previously, voice is the more natural way for AI to communicate with human.
Hmm.
Because a lot of people still do not know how to write, but everybody knows how to speak and how to hear from others. So that's my take for 2024.
And we certainly
What's your
learned to talk as a baby before we learned to write as a student in school. So there's that obvious transition that we're kind of doing this reverse transition. It's weird. It's like we grow up learning by voice and then text, and in this case, AI is learning from text and then voice, which is kind of backwards from what we do as humans. But
right?
again, we mentioned this and everybody wasn't able to hear it in the beginning, but it's the language translation factor that we've brought up in the past that is that instantaneous ability for humans around the world who've been separated by language for so many thousands of years now have the ability to communicate in real time in a universal language, let's call it, because that universal language is AI being able to code through the various languages and interpret them for you directly, instantly. So that I think is going to be a huge barrier breaker when it comes to the language barrier across the world.
Yeah,
We'll be able to
yeah,
stand there with our little earbuds in our ears and literally have conversations back and forth with people we've never met from other countries. That's
right.
huge. That's incredibly huge, and I don't think people realize the depth of that yet.
Yeah.
So they
So
will soon enough, I'm sure.
of course,
I just want to say, Ray, over the course of this 24 months, as someone who's been actively involved as a creator, as a builder, as a bot aficionado and evaluator, and someone who's been going full tilt to try and learn this stuff for the last few years, I have to say I'm very impressed with what you've brought to the table, and I will continue to say that because we see your team working very hard and dedicated to the cause of bringing AI to everybody. As a small business owner, I'm more than impressed with what you've brought compared to a lot of the other factors out there that are available. So I want to thank you for that from the community. I hope is enough to say
appreciate.
we do appreciate everything you're doing for us because we know some of us, we're invested completely in this and we plan to stick around to the end of wherever this takes us. We don't know where that is yet. We continue to understand that AI is evolving. I keep telling people this is pre-training. We're not at a level, like you said, AGI is around the corner
Yep.
and that's our goal, but we're nowhere near that yet. It's still the advancement's so fast it won't be long, but we're not where we really want to be yet. So we can't wait to see that happen. All right,
Sure.
2025 then. That means practicality. That means
Yeah.
how do we apply AI, right? That's really what we're getting down to now.
Yeah. So when I picture 2025, I would say 2025 is going to be a critical year. I use the wording that live free with AI or die. I Because it's so important. Um, it's going to be the defining moment for all of the business owners or AI practitioners if we still do not know how to use AI or even try to build something with AI. I think within 2 or 3 years, if as a business owner you do not get familiar with AI or make AI part of your work process, you are going to probably be out of business soon, pretty soon. I don't know when exact when, but I think it's going to be pretty soon because in the past year of 2024, a lot of technology advancement has paved the way that how we work as a business owner. So I think in the year of 2025, it will be the first time that AI can create value for
Mhm.
business owners versus in 2024 we still in a sense that learn about AI and still question or doubt what AI can do for
Yeah.
us. Yeah. So well, the reason being said that is that in 2024 I think with the latest feature of computer use by Cloud 3.5 and also ChatGPT 03, AI is equipped with stronger reasoning capability of a PhD graduate from Stanford University.
Yeah.
Literally, every one of us is able to hire an AI employee with higher EQ and higher IQ to just do anything that we tell them to do. So that's big. So I think every single small and medium business owners, not the enterprise owners, SMBs, we are able to build AI not with coding, not like you do not even need to learn the no code platform like make or Zapier, ActivePiece, and public stuff. You do not need to know anything about no code platforms. You just can use humans language. I mean English or French, German, or Chinese to
Code in
build
your native
workflow.
language. Yeah, code in your
Yeah,
native language. That's a nice little tagline right there.
yeah,
Code in your
that,
native language. You don't have
yes,
to even think
exactly,
about it.
exactly. So
I
what
use it
I'm,
all the time, so I
yeah,
totally get that
I'm
part
sure, I'm sure you use all the time.
for
So
coding.
when it comes to AI, I think the concept is that we do not need to hire a programmer or developer to build a business application for us. What I picture is that by the end of 2025, everybody is going to be like, I want to build TikTok. Just build a TikTok for us, AI.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I get it.
we're done, right? And we'll see something like TikTok, customized or personalized TikTok for every one of us. And it can do a lot of fancy or cool things. And also, even generates revenues or save costs for business owners. So that's how I
Absolutely.
see it happening.
Now, how do you feel? I just want to bring this up while we're on the topic of software, Ray, because Satya Nadella had quite the statement to make about SaaS just
Yeah.
the other day. And
Yeah.
he feels that with the development of AI agents in place is where we're at now and where we're headed, that the whole pinnacle of SaaS has reached its height and that it's done, that SaaS software will no longer be necessary, that it's basically going to go away like the dinosaur, and we're going to have AI agents replace pretty much any software that we use right now. Do you feel that the potential's really there to do that at this, even at this early stage? Do you see that really being the case, that software is just going to go away and be all replaced with AI agents, or will we still
Yeah.
need those little things that
Well,
we have to do ourselves, I think?
I think I agree with Sadia.
Mhm.
That's first statement. I agree with it, but I think I also disagree with him because I wouldn't say SaaS is gonna disappear, but I think SaaS is gonna evolve into agent. They're not gonna disappear. Well, but definition, the software as a service, when we still call it a software, means that we still do know. I mean, the learning curve or the entry barrier for general people like
Mhm.
no technical
Yeah,
background is so hard to learn how to use the software, right?
true.
But the concept of AI agent, I would change the concept. I would even go further. I would not call it AI agent. I would call it AI employees.
Yeah, it seems to
So
be
I
the way.
think, yeah, the difference between software, SaaS, and AI employees is the interface.
Yep.
So for SaaS as a software, we still need to know like how to do some drag and drop
Hmm.
on a canvas like workflow to make things happen.
Hmm.
But I think that the big difference between the AI employee and SaaS is the interface to interact between human and AI. So
Makes
I
sense.
think the interface will become a voice-led conversation,
Hmm.
not as a software. The language you talk to a SaaS is code, right? Either Python or Java or whatever Rust, whatever the fancy language. So you need you need to learn a computer language in order to talk to your SaaS. But with AI employee, what you only need is your natural language, or doesn't matter it's English or German or French or Chinese or Japanese. We can use our voice with our mother tongue to tell our employees to work, to do anything that we told them to work. That's a big difference. That's the only difference, I think. You still can call it a SaaS, but in the form of agent.
That's kind of how I look at it too, Ray. And I was looking through MindSDB's. I don't know if you saw MindSDB's CTO's Guide to Building AI Agents. It's a really cool PDF that they put out just this year. And it covers one of the things I was really impressed with is that a lot of people don't know this. When it comes to AI agents, there's just that term gets thrown around a lot, chatbot, agent, chatbot, chat employee, whatever you want to call them. They're all relatively the same thing. But the thing we tend to forget is the types of AI agents that there are, because there are several. There's like at least a dozen, probably 10 that I could name just off the top of my head. But I'm going to go through a really quick list, right? Just the names of these agents so that people get a better understanding. There are task-specific agents, obviously, where you're going to have characteristics, use cases, and just use the LLM. But then let's just go down the list one at a time. Conversational agents, decision support agents, workflow automation agents, informational retrieval agents, collaborative agents, predictive agents, adaptive learning agents, okay? These are the kinds of things that we're not really considering when it comes to an AI agent. Put it in its place, give it a specific purpose, then you have something much more elaborate because it's trained on a specific use case. And that's where the practicality starts to really play in come 2025. I think that's where it's going to get really exciting. So,
cool it's
stuff.
Give a more clear definition of AI employees. So, that means that AI agent or AI employees can have different roles, right? That we can assign them, different tasks too.
Absolutely. So I'll try to leave a link to that PDF if I can. If I just search the CTO's Guide to Building AI Agents, I think it's a wonderful place for everybody to start that's new to this stuff, obviously. And Ray, you want to tell us about the open letter before we close today? Ray's got some announcement to make for 2025. He has an open letter to the public that he's going to release here as soon as we get done with the podcast and get it edited. So just give us a little bit of insight, Ray, as to where you're headed in 2025. What's next?
Right. So I wrote a open letter with the help, of course, of AI. This is what I've done is I summarized the year of 2024, which is just preparing for the inception of AGI. So in 2025 is going to be a big year for everybody, including NewOaks AI. So we are going big in the year of 2025. Our main focus will be two things. One, voice. Second, AI employees. So by the end of 2025, I picture any one of us can build a automation workflow just by voice in what you want, with no need to coding, with no need to drag and drop, with no need to read a video tutorial or a lengthy guide that a lot of you guys asked me to write. No need of that. Tough. I think by the end of 2025, what you need is just a conversational chat UI. Just tell NewOaks what you want to build.
Yeah, and I agree.
Yeah.
How do I connect? It tells you. That's the simplicity of it.
And right. For example, if I want to build a sales team of 10, which can make 10,000 phone calls every day, just give an example. Just give that instruction or prompt, natural language prompt, and then you're done. And NewOaks AI should be able to build of the 10 AI salespeople, and then they can collaborate together with priorities and give you a final report, deliver the result. That's it. That's how I picture by the end of 2025. what we should be able to accomplish. So that's the only thing matters. No more, need to understand, no more understanding of the no code platform or any kind of setup for the AI.
I tell people get ready to stop writing prompts. That's basically what
Yeah,
it comes down to. We
yeah,
still have to, when it comes, it's not much unlike a child as it gets
right.
older. The child then gets to graduate from high school and
Yeah,
become a college student. They know more now, so they
right.
can do more now and they understand better. And it's no different with AI. It's learned to this point. Again, now it's all from the pre-training, we move into the next stage, and then AGI comes after that. So not much more.
Yeah,
Ray, let's wrap it up with some questions if we have anybody before we take off on everyone here, so that we can wrap up 2024 with any concerns they may have. So I'm just waiting for the pop to come up. We've got Creative AI Studio in the house, along with Hilton and Kernia, I believe it's pronounced. So if you guys have any questions, make it fast because we got to let Ray get back to work for the new year. But if you do have some and don't have it available now, drop them in the chat afterwards and we'll be sure to follow up with what we have. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing broadcasts as normal. Tuesday at 10, Ray, are we going to stick with? Sounds like.
yes, Tuesday
All
at
right.
10. Yes,
So Tuesday, 10 a.m., we're going to redo the set. We're going to change it up a little bit, give it a little more excitement to it. We're going to start bringing, hopefully, comments up on the screen as well during the next
yeah,
season for
that's,
us so that we
yep,
can see your comments show up on the screen. We've just kind of evolved into that stage now where we're going to need that as we move ahead. By the way, our YouTube channel has reached over 500 subscribers. We're really excited about that. So we can't wait to see where that takes the YouTube channel. We're
yeah,
always adding content to that. And it's not just me. There's several people who are involved with Ray's ambassadorship. So if
yeah,
you want to be one of those people, talk to Ray, get a hold of him at support@newoaks.ai. He's more than happy to get people on the team to help provide this service for small business owners. So why don't you become one of those people? Join us in this
yes.
journey in AI as we evolve. Ray, thanks so much. You got any last words to say before we leave today?
Yeah, thank you, Lida, and thank you, Hilton. Thank you all NewOaks AI ambassadors, and thank you all customers. We will make more advanced feature next year. So let's get rock in 2025. Thank you, guys. See you next week.
All right, everybody. Thanks, Ray. You have a good week, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. Take
See
care,
you.
all. We'll see you next time.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good day.